Welcome back. You're now tuned into the other side of sports. It's your host, Laws in the building. It's me. It's Aaron. We in here rocking out. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. Those a lot of trades happening in the NBA, which I don't watch, but they trying to pull me back into the vortex, make me care again. It's gonna be hard to care, but we here. Nonetheless, we got a question of the day, Aaron. We back. We got the
Uh-oh.
phone lines open too. If Bama's want to call in and rock with us, just holler at the number on the screen, 202-681-3826. You can rock with us. But I got the question of the day here. Let me read this joint out for you, and then we get your take on it. It says, all right, I need some real advice because dating in my 40s feels like trying to assemble IKEA furniture. Um, so I met this guy who's charming, funny, and actually texts back. We go out on a few dates. Everything seems perfect. Then on date four, he drops a casual, by the way, I still live with my ex, but it's totally over. We're just roommates now. Now, I'm all for modern arrangements, but something about just roommates sounds like a setup to me. He swears it's strictly financial, that they're both dating other people, and that it's no big deal. My question is this a sign to run, or am I overthinking it? And if I stay, how do I navigate this without ending up as a guest star in some romantic drama? Two-part question. Aaron, go ahead, dog. You relationship guru.
Am I? I think she was smart by starting off with dating in her 40s because that's a key. That's a key
Uh-huh.
element to the question. Because like if somebody was in their 20s, even 30s, it's a lot of fish in the sea. You would be like, you need to like red
Just keep
flag
it
going
moving.
about your business, right?
Mhm.
But it could be tough the older you get as a woman to be able to like even have options. The the only caveat to that is at 40, the Bama shouldn't be in a financial situation where he's stuck being roommates with an ex girlfriend who getting hit by somebody else, probably in the house. Like that's just what you even dating for. Like you just want this companionship, then don't even trip with whatever else is going on. You want somebody to just go to Cheesecake Factory with twice a week or something, then just go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. But if you like, I don't even know how you date intentionally as a woman in your 40s. Like, what's the goal? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know
Yeah,
what that looks like. But a Bama who is in financial constraints where he stuck in the house with his ex, I don't know. That's tough.
yeah. That's problematic. I'm with you 100% on that. If he in a situation where he has to like now, granted, I mean, living situations can be tricky. Like y'all both want to lease, and then it could get tricky. I probably would be inclined. I think definitely the 40s caveat it definitely plays a factor in if her even sticking around this situation to begin with. But if you are going to try to like decide and clarify if this is worth investing in, I probably would ask more clarifying questions, right? To understand just the rationale of how he got into the situation, and if it's a legitimate situation that per the context he could probably get some leeway to. Um, I mean, I'm not saying like I agree with Aaron, like he probably shouldn't even be in this type of situation, but like if it was going to financially like be a burden for him to like break the lease, or there's some constraints there that could be problematic. I'd be willing to probably try to entertain it and at least see what it is, right? But yeah, that That's not a good situation though. I'm just telling you, like it's not ideal.
That's why you
Not
should be married when you live together, because you don't end up in these situations where you stuck with your younger getting smashed off in the room next to you, and you can hear it through the walls, and then you still gonna pay half the rent at the end of the month. Like, stop, stop,
Is it that bad though?
because you know, especially in our younger days, if you know the Bama next door, no, I'm putting on a show. I'm gonna make that nigga put the pillow over his head.
No, no, no. No, I think you gotta have some type of rules going on with situations like that, where it's like, look, we ain't not gonna have just a blatant outward disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
It's
You in the
not disrespect. You roommates.
or you just come out in the living room. Bama got popcorn in his hand. He watching a movie.
No
Like,
shirt on. Watching Jaden Daniels highlights on
yeah,
ESPN.
this Bama and Joe watching your cable and everything. Like this, ain't gotta put it. Hey, bro, you want? Matter of fact, that Bama's get cool. That Bama hoop. He do everything you do. Yo, it's just bad, bro. You got to get out of there. The thing is, like, I mean, everybody different how they manage they relationship situations and stuff. But I know, like, even when I was dating, like, I always had my own. I was never like about to live with no joint or like that was never gonna be an option. Like until I'm getting married. That was matter of fact, that was the only time I did. When I got married, that was the only time I moved in with my youngin. Like, no,
And you
my house
know
is
I'd be
my house,
quick to kick
your
a
house
youngin'
is
out
your
the
house.
crib. So I can't
Huh?
be living with no, I'd be quick to get the fuck out of my house. Go home.
No,
No, you
one time,
can't do that
no.
if she on the lease.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, even my wife, one time she was kind of overstaying her welcome, and I was like, nah, you don't live here. And she was hot, bro. She that joint, she almost ended that joint that night. I because I wasn't like I always feel like separate needs to be separate. Like you don't need to be acting married until you married. That's a life like a lot of y'all out here be doing too much too early. You gotta it's stages, and you don't want to be in no long term commitment stuff with somebody you didn't even got a long term commitment like in place with them. So
Because people be doing stuff backwards. It's like the finances be driving the relationship instead of the relationship driving the finances, and Bama's be stuck in these situations. And once you stuck, if
yeah,
the Bama
and
ain't got enough to pay one whole rent, you can't leave and pay another whole rent and half of the rent. Like this, it just get too tricky, dog. And people be in
yeah,
relationships they don't want to be in because of the financial obligations. It just
yeah,
if you can, which you
yeah,
should be able to at 40, dog. Just pay on.
yeah. So again, like to your point, I think that alludes to the fact that there might be like problem with his decision making ability to some degree, and you probably want to just fade like Jordan. Though I mean, it just I know it ain't your options ain't the options that everybody
It
else
depends what she
got.
look like too.
Yeah, that one.
Tell in a picture. We're not gonna put it on the screen, but it drives the answer.
Yeah,
And you
send a
can put a
picture.
nice girl all you want. You know that. Which
We'll tell
drive
you
the answer.
if you need to linger
Because
or
if she
escape.
tough, yeah. If she tough, she can get away with like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
But it's
is
a certain
she?
demographic of people
Is
that
she
need to just,
would
if they got somebody that like them and want to take them out, they need to stay with that person. As long as your life not in danger, your health is not at risk, go ahead and
you
stay.
want a teddy bear to hug? You can just go ahead and stay.
Go ahead and stay.
No, oh man, bro. Yeah, it's hard out here, bro. It got to be hard out here. You got having to make them decisions. That's why you got to find somebody early. Go ahead, you find somebody
Should have got out the game 10 years ago.
early.
Streets is crazy.
What the game like, Aaron? What it's like now?
Call of
Both
Duty. Chaos. Every man for himself. So you always be outside.
no, yeah, phone lines open. You can holler. I think I got the joint hooked up today. So if you call in, I'm trying not to miss your call. Just holler at me. We live. We'll answer. Um, on to some sports. Let's talk about it, though. De'Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs. Can I just shout out my man Brian Wright, though? Maryland's own Tacoma Academy alumni. Hey, the Spurs. This is what happens when you put one of us in control of a franchise, dog. Bama
Smooth
making
move.
all the right moves, dog. Every move he made, a right move. This Bama got all his draft picks over the years. They all playing minutes. This Bama move players, get De'Aaron Fox, who's an all-star guard, to pair with generational talent in Wemby. So he hitting on the draft, and he pairing it, and he not losing nothing. And the stuff that he giving away is like, it don't even matter. Dog, genius level manipulation of the players in the market, dog. The
So you
Sacramento
going
Kings,
Monday
am I going away
to the
to the
game
game?
Monday? They play the Wizards Monday. We going.
Yeah, we going, dog.
Feet on the wood, Paul.
Yeah, we going, dog. We going. I gotta see my man and congratulate him, dog, on a fabulous job of cooking. Dog, you talk about this is the type of moves that Bama's be making on the NBA 2K. He getting pieces.
You
The
can't
team
even
got
get that
all.
trade to go through on the video game. They're gonna reject the computer gonna reject it.
No. And then, dog, the Chicago Bulls, I don't know what they doing, bro. These Bammers can't get right. The Chicago Bulls nor the Chicago Bears can get right, bro. They just flailing at the, I don't know what they're doing, dog. They just trading away top level pieces and not getting nothing back. They're not getting first round picks. They're not getting talented players. They're not getting nothing, dog. They're getting you and me, Aaron. We go play for the Chicago Bulls right now. That's about what they're getting for trade value right now. Bama's who washed. I'm washed. You still hoop. I ain't hoop.
I'm
Hey,
washed too. I just got a hoop, or I'm gonna blow up.
dog. And then the Sacramento Kings, they just becoming the Chicago Bulls West. They done got DeMar DeRozan last time trade time around, and then they got Zach LaVine. These Bama's looking exactly the same, dog. I'm like, dog, I don't know what they doing, bro. I don't know what they doing. They don't have a clue what they doing either. Only Bama's is getting better. Dog, the Spurs got a whole bunch of young talent. Dog, these Bama's, they stockpiled young talent. They got generational talent. They got all-star players. No, the rich, they just, yeah, that's how an organization should be run. And credit to the Spurs for being able to see the vision and allowing the young GM to cook. They let that man cook, bro. So props to them, bro. They doing it the right way out here. They doing it the right way. Um, I'm gonna trade Luca to the Lakers. Earn what you think.
When I first saw the joint, I was like, this got
Mm-hmm.
to be fake news. This like some AI account trying to like come up with some B. I was like, this is not possible. It just seemed absurd. You got a 25-year-old superstar, white boy in Texas, damn near face of the league, like, and you trade him for a 31-year-old Mr. Glass who always hurt, even though he's been cooking this year, and I think he's been relatively healthy the last 2 years. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't make sense. But then as you hear some of the things that have come out since the trade, which I'm
Mm-hmm.
shocked because this never happens with them. It's only with us that you hear
Mm-hmm.
these things that they come out with to kind of justify the move. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of it makes a lot of sense. The out of shape, the just refusal to play defense. I mean, they were in the finals last year, but it's just
Mm-hmm.
all of the things that they claim is so important. And when it came to James Harden, all of these things why you would never win a championship playing that way. And he was coming due for 350 mil. You got a new owner that's not Mark Cuban. And it's starting to look like some of them NFL owners with revenue sharing where they like, we getting paid regardless. We need to get rid of this salary. Like, I don't want to pay him. And it kind of
Mm-hmm.
looks like They feeling like he out of shape. We don't know. He already hurt. We don't know if this Bama going to be available if we give him 350 million. Like if he acting like this already, what is he going to be at that point? And so they just decided to move on from him. Like they can say what they want about J Kidd, who allegedly didn't know. Say what you want about the black GM. This is an owner move.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make this move without the owner wanting this Bama gone
That's a fact.
and not wanting
You
to cut
can't.
that check. The,
Yeah.
you cannot make this move as a GM without the owner pushing this.
Yeah, I for not for 1 second do I believe that an owner just gets on the phone with one team. Because to me, like, why not just let everybody bid on the Bama, dog? Like, it's Luca. You gonna get offers. People gonna be like, "What? Luca's on the market?" Boom, boom, boom. Like, either they either they knew something that they didn't want to like come out, and they like called a team back door. Like, okay, let me just
But this is the
holler at
thing.
them.
You can't do that. Like, this is an impossible trade, a trade you cannot make. But they made it, right? If
Mm-hmm.
this comes out that this is happening, the way the fan base is going to react and revolt to a 25-year-old white superstar in the state of Texas, who's the face of the franchise, being traded for a 31-year-old dog, it would have been an uproar, dog. And there's a
Mm-hmm.
chance that the fans and just the media response to this would have created an untenable environment where it would have made it harder to make that deal take place.
Done it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, I agree. I
So
agree.
they almost it needed to be a surprise. Like when the Ravens or the Baltimore Colts up in the middle of the night and moved to Indianapolis, it's like that kind of situation where if you Bama's find out ahead of time, it's no way, though, it's no way that the move can be made. It just makes it that much more impossible.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean they saying no. It's interesting because there's so much stuff that they saying. They saying Luca got a drinking problem. Bama be just throwing tossing the beers back, and of course they go back to that little video where Mark Finley like came and like took the beer out of his hand. And just the Bama just be drinking dead at games. He be out at the bars and pubs and be getting it in. They said the Bama was 270. I'm like, dog, 270, bro. Like, come on, bro. 270? That's a size. Like, they're like, nah, the Bama was blew up. They said the rumors that he was Nico, what's the dude's Nico Harrison, the GM. They said that his wife was Ja like on Luca heavy, like was sweating him heavy, and he ain't like that either and stuff like that. Dog, it's just so many different. I don't know what the deal is, but I am kind of leaning with the money part. Like if you see your investment, I mean, it makes sense. Like if you think your investment you're not gonna get a return on the investment, it's like we gotta make a move now. We gotta do something, and we just gotta get what we
350
get.
mil.
Get to Obama who don't work hard. Yeah, bro. I don't know about
It just
that one.
never happens to them, so it's shocking, though. It never happens to them in this way, like never. So I couldn't believe like Bam was like, nah, that can't be real. Because it
No,
happened
Bama thought they thought it was a fake news for like he kept Shams kept tweeting the joint out.
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But like
Yes.
like once everything's settled kind of and you start to hear some of the stuff coming out, I'm still not saying it's a great trade. It still might be a little bit of league order, some David Stern sprinkled on it, but it's a little more understandable. Like it's still borderline egregious, but I understand like how it could be possible. Because if you would have asked the night before the trade took place, you would say hell no. I'd have bet everything I got that would never happen,
Mm-hmm.
and been living under the bridge right now because it's just no way. It's no way. Nobody saw this coming.
Nobody. Nobody, baby. That joint shake sent waves through the league. Now Stern's orders 2.0. Bama's care about NBA again.
LeBron
So
ain't going for it though. the lazy fat boy not working out of shape. LeBron ain't going for it.
How you think LeBron gonna be like? You think
He ain't going for it.
Luca? Well, you heard what Luca said. Like he was like, "Oh, I'm honored to have a chance. It's a dream come true to play next to LeBron and stuff like that." Everybody like to play next to LeBron. Till LeBron don't like to play next to you, then you the scapegoat for why they lose. So just get ready.
And the LA fans ain't going for it. Like this ain't Dallas. Like they not go, if he start doing all that kind of stuff on this team, I just think the response is going to be way different than it was in Dallas. Because I think a lot of people don't even know he's out of shape, fat, and doesn't play defense. They just see the highlight side of it. Like he plays in Dallas, nobody really sees the games unless it's national TV games against LeBron or some of the other big name guys. They don't really pay attention. They're not watching that in depth. They don't even know the Bama is up to 270 and don't play a lick of defense out there bullfighting. Like Bamas don't know that.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
casual fan, I mean, like the casual fan doesn't know that.
yeah. I mean, well, he traded. I mean, I know he was dealing with the injury, calf injury, or something like that.
Is
So
it better?
it seems like it is, bro. It
If
seems
it's
like
better and he play, then it could be on some Deshaun Jackson type stuff where this was in the play longer than people like on both sides.
I gotta get out of here, dog. I'm trying to go to Cali. He
And they're like,
probably
oh,
called,
word? All right.
"Won't y'all work something out with the Lakers? I'll go to the Lakers, like make it happen." You don't know what they talking about behind the scenes, bro. But yeah, I think did the Lakers win with Luca?
They need to make another trade. They need a
Yeah.
Daniel Gafford type, like a long ring protecting center
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't need the ball because LeBron and Luca dominate the ball. They need a guy who you don't have to give a bunch of touches to, but that can get rebounds, clean up,
Get
that
some
kind of
put.
thing. Run pick and roll, catch alley oop. Um, like a guy like that or two, I think will help him go a long way. And they didn't give up that much, dog. They gave up
They
AD and a
didn't.
one.
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought if I'm the Mavericks, I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, yeah, we're gonna give you Luca, but this is why I think that there's more behind it, bro. Because it doesn't just at the surface, it just seems like whatever, just get rid of them. Like it seems like one of them type of situations where they just like, nah, I don't care. What they gonna give us? All right, just get rid of them. Like, cause to me, it just seems like you kind of got fleeced. Like you
And
got a
that also lends more to the owner being cheap and not wanting to pay. Because you could have got a haul back in players as well as draft picks. You could have gotten two max players for Luca, but he didn't want that because he didn't want to pay in the first place. So he go like, okay, I'll take AD. His
but I would at
contract up
least been
after this
trying to
summer.
get the young. I'm like, let me get Dalton Connect. Let me get AD Dalton Connect. So at least I have something to like show face to my fan base. Like, yeah, we gave up Luca, but we got Dalton Connect, who's like a promising young talent that we can kind of, bring in here a piece. You know what I'm saying? Like you could at least like feel like you got something back. This joint, AD, this Bama, he'll be on the sideline looking like me. He play when he want to play. I mean, maybe this lights a fire under him where you feel disrespected, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna show you. I mean, that's what you gotta hope for. Because I think if you get a healthy AD with that roster, the Mavs they still all right. They all right. Um, but yeah, bro, this drink was baffling to me. Baffling. Yeah, so I don't know about that one. Wizards, did they make any moves? These Bammers are so sorry. Every year the
Good.
Wizards.
We want them to be sorry until the lottery comes, dog. We don't
Oh,
want no wins.
but this is the thing. Like, get rid of Kuzma, get some assets back, get a first
They gonna
round
move
pick,
them. They gonna move
huh?
Kuzma. They gonna move him.
I'm just what are they waiting for, dog? The February 6th is right around the corner, bro.
You know the
I don't know.
pressure comes like the closer you get to the deadline, and then the other guys is gone, so other teams feel like they need to make moves. They gonna get at least a one back for him. They was talking about the truckhead Bama in Milwaukee? There's a
Giannis. Oh,
nah.
Middleton.
Yeah, they talking about Middleton in the one
Oh
in
man,
Milwaukee,
washed, man. He washed
but they get a one back too.
a
You want as many
Milwaukee.
ones as you can get in this draft.
A Milwaukee one's gonna be like pick 27. No,
So if you package 27 and two, and let's say they get 15, and then another player to move up to one, like whatever you could get to be able to move up to get Cooper Flag, or if they end up with like three and they don't get Cooper Flag or Ace Bailey, like to be able to move up or position yourself in the draft, I think you take
well
it.
at the rate they going, they gonna be picking number one, dog. These Bama's is sorry.
If it
They
was the
went up.
NFL, it'd be a lock. But you know the lottery and the way they run business over there, they might
Stearns
mess
over.
around and Dallas get the number one pick for giving up Luka to the Lakers. You know how it go. You know how it go over there.
They just tank all the way out and then end up with the number one pick.
Right. Because you see LeBron leave and then magically they get the number one pick like three different times. It's just, dog, you know how it go
You
over there.
already know. You already know how it go, bro. You already know. Uh Super Bowl is here. We almost there. The Super Bowl. What are you doing for the Super Bowl?
I'm
What we
hoping
watching
Dolphin hosts. I'm
at
hoping
D's?
Dolphin hosts.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Bro, Kendrick Lamar, this Bama won all the Grammys, bro.
No,
He
this
he
Hit 'em Up used to be the greatest diss record of all time. It's not no more, dog. This Bama stomped Drake out. Like,
bam 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 bam. Dog,
destroyed
he
completely.
performed no hit him up at the Super Bowl. That's just
Dog, he's destroying this Bama completely. He got him filing lawsuits. This Bama need to be on suicide watch, dog, and no troll.
no, and this is the thing. This is what I try to explain to my man. Shout out my man Ray. We went and hit the links the other day. But I was just saying, like, for white pop artists, they like crossover. They do a song with DMX, like they try to like get their street cred, and then they just go back over to their fan base when they finish. Like they just
right.
go back to the pop. They come over, do hip hop, goes back to the pop joint. I was like, the only difference between Drake is that he stayed too long. He should have did a little pop joint, did a little rap joint, and then just
He
went back
stayed
to
too long.
pop. But he tried to stay too long, and then you try to like pump fake and act like you from the streets and all like that. It's bad. And I was like, dog, you gotta realize you come from the same type of community I come from, Aaron. Dog, what happens when Bama start joning and you start to get mad? Bama's Joan more. They start going in heavier. They're like, hey, young, get him this Bama man.
When they
Oh,
see it bother, yeah. If it bother you too much, it's gonna get worse.
it's
You
gonna
have if
get,
you're not ready to swing,
if you can't beat nobody, it's just gonna
you
get
might as well go
worse.
ahead and keep laughing, dog. Bama's ain't gonna stop when they see you get
That's
upset.
what I'm saying. So don't get mad. And that's what Drake's doing. He get mad. And so everybody like, what, you mad? And then people just double down on it because they see you bothered by the drink. And then Bama's
Especially
trolling.
after the way he did Meek Mill and destroyed that Bama. It's like you've been on both sides, so nobody really feels sorry for you. And then when they
Dog.
see you playing both sides of the card and like trying to finesse and want to be overseeing all this other little stuff you doing behind the scenes, it's like, okay, he playing. So then Bama's is rooting for you to lose. Then you to hit everybody, girl, and dudes be jealous. They low key be hating on Drake because Drake to hit all the youngest they wanted to hit. So niggas couldn't wait for somebody to come take him out because he done been through everything niggas was dreaming about. Posters on their wall, Drake that ran through it. So that's where a lot
Hey,
of it comes from.
nah,
Bama's calling
it
him
do.
soft and
The
weak
free boy
the whole
Batman in high
time.
school. Yeah, he could be all the girls like him,
He
but then the
cracking.
Batman don't graduate. You stop.
He cracking.
Yeah, hey, no, yeah. So it's about to just get worse. He got another weekend ridicule and because this the Super Bowl. I know Drake gonna perform the Not Like Us joint. That might be the only song he perform. He might perform
10
that joint.
times in a row and then
He
walk
might
off
do
the stage.
he might do it 10 times in a row. He might start out like with that joint playing like bam, 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 bam,
He
bam,
get,
bam. He might have had the dances and everything like that joint, and then he gonna have the whole crowd singing
you
them.
know
He
Trump
gonna
gonna
just
slander him after the performance. You know
you
Trump
said
gonna
what?
slander him. You know Trump gonna slander him.
You think so?
I know so. Cause you know he gonna come out there on some pro black stuff. He gonna say some slick stuff,
Oh yeah. You already know.
and
You
Trump
already know.
gonna start getting them tweets out. Him and Elon.
You already know they gonna slay. You right. You right about that. But hey, I'm telling you, this about to be a spectacular performance. Dog, can you imagine performing a song that you know the whole world know the lyrics to? All you gotta do is stand with the mic like this. Beep, 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 beep.
Dog, I'm playing it 10 times in a row.
Dog, the thing is, the first time I heard the song, Aaron, I knew it was a hit immediately. I got in the whip. I was coming home from a potluck. I said, I
Oh
was
my
listening to
god.
it. Man, 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 man. That joint was, I said, this joint is tough. Because
Got
it's
another
not,
one.
dog, the song is just so incredible, bro. The joint has standing power. Like this joint, you could play it now, and it's almost like the ether joint. You could play
It's
it 10
going
years
in the
from now,
history books.
and it's still gonna hit the same way. Like, yeah, bro. This joint is yeah. This
Is there
joint
anything
connects.
Drake can do?
My advice to Drake. So this is the thing. Drake, it at this point, all he can do is just wait it out, bro. You just gotta chill for like 5, 10 years. Let Bama just forget about you.
Five, ten
And
years,
then,
he gonna be 50.
hey, bro, I mean, it is what it is. You cannot the beef joint. You trying to like come back with a beef record, like that's dead.
He got to take
That's
his
dead.
L. He just got to
You
be like,
got
yeah, the nigga Kendrick Lamar washed me, and just have a hit. Like make a song for the youngins. If he make a song for the youngins that's a hit, all gonna be forgiven. They gonna act like it never happened,
but
and people gonna
this is
bump
the
it.
thing. But this is the thing though. His industry, but like everybody turned against him, dog. He don't have it like the like most of the time when he would get hits, he would just jump on somebody else's hit and then remix the joint and then it'd be his hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just still hits. He don't have that ability to do that right now because he don't like it's almost a
He got
death
bread.
wish. No, he do, but I'm just saying, like, if you're an artist and you coming up and then Drake tries to like hop on your record, you gonna be like, nah, 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 I'm straight. Because you don't want that, like, you don't want to take like get your career swept into this vortex of Kendrick Lamar. Like, you want to stay far away from that joint. You don't want to feel like you helping the enemy. So you just gonna be like, nah, I'm straight, bro. So he really on an island. Though his friends is streamers. Those are his
He better
buddies
call
now.
Quentin or no. He just need one hit. Though. He better figure out all that money you got. Pull all your resources together. You need a smash.
No, yeah, I think he needs to just go straight back to R&B, do pop or something like that. Just
I'm surprised
you
he hasn't been able to come out with a decent song. Like, and I'm not talking about like a diss record, just like a
know.
good song since. The Bama's out here like Justin Tucker, dog, like where his mind is scrambled eggs and he just can't, dog, he can't come up with nothing.
Though, but the thing is though, he done he made enough money, dog, to relax. He ain't got to make another record the rest of his life. He good.
Yeah,
He
financially
set.
he don't need it, but for his mental well-being, you can see this is bothering him more. Like he needs some kind of like reassurance. Like I feel like he need to see people like cheering his name and looking for him on the bill again. Like
Dog, the
I
thing
could
is, this
really
is what I'm
see him
saying.
harming himself, dog, off of this.
Dog, but this is the thing. If he just chill, if Drake just chill, the Bama's had number one hits and he's had Billboard chart stuff. Like, dog, in 10 years, they're gonna be giving him award for like all the records he broke during the, you know what I'm saying, in his run when he had his run. So he'll get acknowledged. It just won't be now.
It's a hell of a way to go. This like
Hey,
Eli on Brady, dog. It's like you just thought the Bama was like impervious, and then this Bama show up and destroyed him.
destroyed. Yeah. And then Drake, like, I mean, Kendrick, he really just took this joint and ascended back to the top of the food chain with this joint. Like
Right,
this joint
right.
put
He
him
was just
all the way
chilling.
back.
Drake put him back on top because the Bama. We was like, does Kendrick Lamar even rap? We've been saying that in the group chat. Does he still rap? Like, what is this Bama doing?
This
And
Bama got a newfound energy, love for the craft. This Bama on freestyles and everything now. He back all
and
the way.
respect, because I think a lot of people used to clown him because the way his voice sounds, and with him like, it's just a lot of him coming across like a backpacker in a lot of ways. Where I feel like there's a lot of guys from like the older generation, our generation, who like to pretend like everything need to be super street and super tough and gritty, and any guy that's not out here selling drugs and killing is not you know, like there's a lot of
Mhm.
guys from our generation who kind of like act like that when it comes to music, that I feel like with the way he whooping on this dude Drake, it's like a newfound respect for him, with him not
Yeah,
having to be like a fake tough guy, a fake drug dealer, a fake
yeah.
killer. That
It's
Bama's is
like you
like,
see like yeah, it's like you see the like the square at school, or he like a nerdy art type Bama, and then
that whoop the
Bama
Bama
just
that's
start
supposed to be
picking on
tough.
you. He whoop a tough Bama who's supposed to be tough. He whoop him with the hands, and then Bama's like, young, that Bama can fight, like oh, and then everybody just
Then
like
all of
that's
a
my
sudden he
man.
cool. The backpack is cool. The chain on the jeans is cool. Like all the little nerdy skateboard stuff he was doing before, now it's cool.
You know how I go, bro. You know how I go.
Bama's is
Yeah,
front runners though.
front runners, dog. So yeah, lines is open. Y'all can holler at us. Let us know what you think about it. Uh, before we get out of this joint, Eagles, Chiefs, dog. I don't know who to go with, dog. They saying
Yeah,
that
you do.
they about to backdoor the Chiefs. That they gonna put the cheat code in, but then everybody talking about how much they cheating for the Chiefs. That they gonna like backdoor the Eagles in the victory. I heard one dude say the NFL script is that the Chiefs come out the gate smoking the Eagles and they beating them by like two scores, and then Eagles can't get nothing started, and then the fourth quarter they turn around and march a heroic comeback and
I
win
don't
the
think they're
joint.
capable of playing that way. I think the Eagles got to play from a lead,
Mhm.
um, just to be able to stick to the style of football they want to play and that they're the best at. But no, ain't nobody betting against Mahomes in their right mind. They can create all the scripts and narratives they want. Ain't nobody betting against Mahomes in the right mind.
Yeah, I'm not. Andy Reid and Mahomes? No, I'm not.
And we're gonna post a ticket on here before the game.
Who we going with? Who we going with? What's the prop?
We're
What's the
going with
prop?
Kansas City.
Kansas
5 grand.
City. What else are we putting on the ticket?
You talking about props?
Yeah, you gonna put some props on it?
You know, I'm putting props on any football NFL game that's coming on the TV. That's 100% guaranteed. Uh, Dog, that's the easiest cash out ever. Receptions, receiving yards, rushing yards.
Honey for Saquon?
Nah, hell no, not against the Chiefs.
No, how dumb is Joe Sheen, whatever that Batman is, the GM for the Giants? How dumb is he, bro?
That's the only reason why I kind of like would be okay with Philly winning the chip, is to make Shane look like a even bigger idiot. Like you basically handed Philadelphia a Super Bowl in your own division because you want to be an idiot.
For $1 million, because that's how much more they paid him than you
And your
were.
owner's such an idiot, he let you come back and try it again.
Don't
That's the
make
biggest
sense.
free agent fiasco in the history of the NFL.
That is. That is the botch. And the fact is he didn't get fired for that. All right. The thing is,
Right.
if I own the team and I'm coming in and we like discussing, what the plans are for the franchise and stuff, and you say you want to trade the best player who's brought, the most notoriety to our team, who's been the most productive on our team, right? Who's like basically the face of our franchise. I'm gonna say two things. You can trade him if you think that that's the right decision, but just know that your job is
It's
is
tied to
is on
this.
the line if this doesn't go right. So I'm gonna give you the space to make that decision, but if you get this one wrong, your your job is gone. So just be clear, because and so you know what's about to happen now. It's an overcorrection now because they made a mistake last year. They gon'
They
they
about
gonna
to draft
overcorrect.
Genty from Boise State with the top 5 pick or something.
They better not do that. They better get Shador. That's their best chance to at least be serviceable and have a future is to get Shador. But we're not there yet. We're gonna do the quarterback evaluations. That's coming up right after Super Bowl. We're gonna start pulling out the pen and paper, start doing evaluations and getting into that. If you have a question, you want to call in, we got 5 minutes. Then we out of here. uh, but yeah, bro. So yeah, that was the dumbest move I ever seen in my life, bro. The dumbest. And everybody knew it was dumb. And he still did it. His
While
own
watching
son knew
Hard
it.
Knocks, everybody was saying it was dumb
I'm like, bro, are
in
you
real
kidding
time.
me? And he's like, I don't think anybody's
I
gonna
don't know
pay
if the
him.
Giants let. I don't know how they improved because typically I thought they had like creative control on stuff they didn't want to air. It's like after seeing that, I wouldn't have let Harley any of that stuff with Shine or whatever his name is air. Even his son was like, "You only get this job one time. You might as well try to win." I'd rather his son be the well. I don't give what happens with the Giants, but his son seemed like he got a better grasp of the job than the father.
Dog, I don't I don't know how you could be that stupid. And you could see Dayball, like I don't know why they just didn't fire him and let Dayball just be the GM and the head coach. Like just let him pick the
Yeah,
players because he seems to know good players and how to construct a roster better than the GM.
yeah. The one thing that I did gain from watching that is as much as Joe Shane is an idiot, I used to think Dabo was an idiot, but after seeing that, I realized he's just in a dysfunctional situation with an idiot, and he doing the best he can do. Like he doing the best he can do in a dysfunctional situation with two idiots.
Yeah, no, yeah. And I mean, yeah, I don't know
So when he get
how.
fired next year, he can go ahead and come down here and coach, be OC with Jaden, because Cliff about to get a job as a head coach after
I take their
2025,
ball.
26.
I take their ball as an offensive coordinator.
I definitely would.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. He wanted to coach Jaden anyway. That was his dream.
Exactly. Exactly. Come on down. Cliff about to take a new job.
Yeah, no, I'm
Might be
with
the
it, dog.
Giants' job. Might
It
be the
might
Giants'
be.
job.
It might be. That would be something. That would be something. But yeah, yeah. Follow us at OSS 980 at Other Side of Sports. Shout out Wes Buffy. Shout out Lance J. Shout out Kicking It with G Man. Shout out Sports Talk Tasha. Everybody who rock with us heavy. And we out.